to practice Ujjayi breathing. So the way we practice Ujjayi breathing today is to simply allow the exhale to be long, complete, and whole. A soft, whispery exhale that you can hear and feel. And then let your inhale naturally respond, coming in through your nose. Exhale out through your nose if possible. To support Ujjayi breathing, you can practice tongue posture or Jalandhara Bandha, bringing the tongue to the roof of your mouth, gently closing your lips, and creating an open airway for Ujjayi breathing. This is the healthiest way we know how to breathe. And the more we practice it, the more it becomes natural, part of our 24-hour experience, not just on our mat. Once you feel connected to your breath, once you feel connected to your body, you feel present. You have readied the body for mindful movement. So if you'd like, you can start by exploring the movement of your arms, remembering that your shoulders are a ball and socket joint, so they have so much possibility. As you move your arms, how do they feel? What pathways feel good for you? And this is a really good time to remember a core movement principle, the core movement principle of pain-free and strain-free range of motion. So as you explore, slow enough that you can mindfully be aware of where it might not feel good. And then appreciate through the theme of Santosha all the pathways where it feels good. Notice how many different ways you can move your arms where it feels good. We're warming into the shoulder joint, honoring, respecting the mobility of the shoulder joint. When that feels complete for you, let your arms rest in a very subtle stretch. Not too little, not too much, just right. Take a couple deep breaths, integrating that movement into a subtle opening in your shoulders and chest. And now bring your arms out to the side. Turn your palms down. Come up onto your thumb tip and your fingertips. Take a moment and adjust your spine so it feels neutral on the roller. So maybe that means lifting the head and lengthening the back of the neck, or lifting the tailbone and sacrum and lengthening your low back. And once you feel neutral, remember Uddiyana, that energy center 2 inches below your belly button that is the physical center of your body. From that point, activate your physical center. And then slowly lift the knees above the hips into a balancing chair. Or as my friend Lori calls this, Goldilocks perfect chair. Finding that balance of strength, tapping into Uddiyana. As you feel awake and alive from center, you can stay here, or you can take your legs straight up to Viparita Karani, legs inverted pose. Arms like outriggers, helping you to balance. If this feels like too much, and keep the knees bent, you could also have one foot on the mat. And you could alternate and hold the other foot. Good. Now choices. If you're feeling a lot of core stability here, you're going to stay right here. If you're wanting to challenge your core stability differently, from legs straight or legs bent. We're going to slowly lower one leg, just enough to challenge your core stability, challenge your neutral spine, and then draw that leg back up to where you started. So as you lower, you maintain strength from Uddiyana, from that navel center. And then you rise back up to center. So we are awakening, we are kindling the fire in our navel center, awakening that central energy center, Uddiyana, the physical center of our body, 2 inches below the belly button. And you might be again moving your leg 1 inch down. You might be coming all the way to the floor. Anywhere along that continuum is good. And no one point along the continuum is better than any other point. As long as you're feeling strength without strain, as long as you're awakening your core stability, you're doing it right. When that feels complete for you, we're going to slowly take our feet back to the mat, nice and wide. Take them as wide as the mat now. And then reach the arms open and wrap one arm underneath the other. Give yourself a big, big hug, taking space between the shoulder blades. And then with the feet wider than the mat now, so you're very stable, you're going to roll the foam roller between the shoulder blades. As that foam roller slowly rolls between the shoulder blades, remember 1 inch per second. You're feeling some gentle rolling into the muscles between the shoulder blades, the rhomboids, the middle traps. You're also feeling this into the back of your head and your sacral area, the back of your pelvis. Now remember, there are 3 things we can do with rolling. We can roll, we can hold at a spot and emphasize that long, breathy exhale, an isometric release. Or we can do what's called polishing, where we find a spot and we gently move in circles or up and down to kind of polish the tissues. So kind of remembering those 3 options whenever we're doing this myofascial work. And then when that feels complete for you, come back to center, open up your arms, relax your arms to your sides. And we're gonna take our arms down to our sides now. On the next exhale, let your head just roll to one side, stretching into your neck and shoulder. And then when you inhale, slowly take the head back up to center. And then long, complete exhale to the other side. Inhale back up to center. We'll do that 1 more time, or no, 2 more times each side. Bringing some dynamic mobility into the neck and the muscles that connect the neck and shoulder. One more time each side. Good. We're going to bring the head back to center now, and then let it fall to the right and let the stretch, just hold the stretch. Let gravity take your head, supported by the foam roller. Breathe into that length you're creating, into these muscles in the side and back of the neck. You can stay right here, or you could reach the arm in the opposite direction, or even hold the end of the foam roller with the hand to deepen the stretch. When it comes to stretching, we kind of want that perfect place between I don't feel it or I feel it too much, that perfect balance. Slowly release that side. And then we'll come into the other side, letting the head fall, breathing into the neck and shoulder. And then again, you can reach the arm in the opposite direction or hold the end of the foam roller. Slowly release, come back through center.